All right. Well, hello, dads. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Shania Rao. I work with the agency. I assist with homeowners with the program we have for with property taxes and utilities.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jasmine Hamilton. I also work at the agency. I am the program administrator. So currently I am managing the BIPAR program. So if you guys are interested, we are actually helping servicing Lorain County residents in need. So as far as your finances, let's just get straight to it. I want to change. What about it? Oh, no, he's a dad. You're messing it up. Just your perspective on your finances. So, when you think about your finances or your credit score or budgeting or any type of tips, some people get stressed and they don't really want to talk about it. If you haven't learned it with your mother or anything. So I feel like when you change your mindset on how you think about money, how you consume and your money, then we could change as far as the growth and the wealth that we will have with the money. So we're going to get started right in with our budgeting.
Thank you. So one of the most important financial skills to have is budgeting. A budget is a plan to show you how you can spend your money, to keep track of your income and your expenses that you spend on the daily or the month, So I just have 3 important tips that I think are important with budgeting. The first one is determine your income. That's one of the most important regarding, say you have a salary and then you have side hustles. You have to map all of that out. After mapping that out, go ahead to set your budget, look at your expenses. Look at your wants, look at your needs, write it all down so you have a plan. 3, track your spending. Go ahead, put your bank on your phone maybe. Maybe that'll help you out. You can look at it daily, see what you're spending on, look at the wants, the needs.
A good way to track your budgeting is to always write it down. Everyone might not be fluent with your spreadsheets, but if you know how much you're taking in this month, depending on how much you're spending on your insurance, your out of town activities, as far as if you got your Chipotle bill or your Starbucks bill or your Wi-Fi or your Netflix or anything like that, write all those down, see how much you're bringing in, you're taking it out, just as far as we can get a healthy budgeting info. Is that good for budgeting? Next, we're going to move on to saving, right in. Saving is so important. A good way that I save is to always pay myself off top. Even if it's $50, I will put $6. Just as if I know I put a little bit away before I do like my life insurance or my phone bill or anything regarding the kids. Save yourself your money off top, because before, when you put all your bills together and then at the end, you might not have no money for Chipotle or for Starbucks. So it's harder for you to save that way. Also, a good tip is once I pay a card off, I lock the card. Because I'm used to, putting it online, swiping the numbers off of it. But if I paid it off and I like it, it's just easier for me to be like, decipher between my wants and my needs. So I'm just not overspending, and it helps with your saving.
And 2 tips that I had that I thought was important with the saving was 1, save in a separate account versus where your checkings are, where your checking is, I'm sorry. Most banks, well, I won't say most, but PNC in particular, they have the 3 joint accounts. They have the checking, they have the growth, and they have the reserve. They have it all in one. So you can move money to one place, move money to another place. In some instances that can be good, but then in some instances it can't, because you could take away your savings and put in your checking and spend it. So it would be good to go ahead and save in a separate account. And another one we probably already hit off of it, but ask yourself, do you really, really need it? If you don't really need it, it's better off to go ahead and save for your family's future and for your own sake, your kids' school, whatever plans that you have for the future.
Okay, dads, another point we wanted to touch on was spending. I am a bad person at overspending. So what I usually do is look for resources in my community that will help with my spending. If I can outsource and, budget around for gas, if I can, go to a different gas station that might be, I can use my fuel perks, just certain ways that you can bring the money back into your household. Groceries are extremely, extremely high. Look into your local food pantries, look into your local churches so that, you're not going to Giant Eagle or Meijer, where the produce might be a little more expensive. You can go to like a farmer's market, or just look at different options in your community so you're not overspending in one place just because that's what you normally do.
And that's what hits back off again with the needs versus wants, which is very important. You have to differentiate between the 2, because if you go ahead and always get what you want, your needs will not be met. You will become behind with your utilities, your rent or mortgage, all of those things. And you have to take that into consideration.
That ties into our planning. This is my favorite piece because I will plan the whole year out. I always say the holidays is the same time every year. The summer is the same time. You know these things, so why not plan for them? A good topic I would say is the summertime because my kids, they're in different programs and they take their swimmer classes and they take their baseball and just different things. If I know that baseball starts in August, in March, I'm making sure I got the money for the cleats. I'm making sure I got the money for the school pictures. I know those are super expensive. I'm putting up money because the swim classes, just to take for that. If you budget out your year, as far as if you want to take a trip, you can do your afterpays and your layaways and things like that. Planning is so crucial to saving your money and keeping your money back into your household. When you plan out your, let's say what are we doing for the year?
What's coming up?
We want to go on vacation for a spring break.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to see if I can budget around for different prices for a flight. I'll go see if we can do it on payment plans. Payment plans are super important. So whenever you plan out your year, that's a different way to save money.
Yes. And our director of planning could give any examples he would like to too, because again, he plans. So if you have any questions for Bobby Taylor, go right ahead.
Or any questions for both of us as far as resources that you can use in the community. Lorain County Community Action Agency is a great resource for any type of surprises that may happen. Say, you have issues with your light bill or your gas bill, or maybe your refrigerator went out, or you need help with the car, or that teenager of yours, you need something to do. We have youth services, utilize different programs in your community. Just do a quick Google search, and you can find something so you're not taking from your pot of your savings. And then maybe you have resources that can help you.
Have our HEAP and PIP here that goes off your income. Maybe that will help you better with your planning. Maybe that will help you with being able to go ahead and be able to go on those vacations, those family trips, and all of those things. So that is a good program to take advantage of. Again, you said we have the buy car program that helps. We have all these programs here at Lorain County Community Action Agency. So if anyone has any questions or wants any information regarding these programs, please contact Jasmine Hamilton, or you can even ask myself. I'm very open to answering any questions about that.
Yes.
Sounds good. And just to touch back on planning, I also just wanted to include, there's things such as like insurances that are important. We have, if you are employed and are on salaries, to say, you can look into 401ks, 403bs. There are, different investments, Roth, IRAs. Like there are a lot of different things to help you save and maybe get to your retirement goal,
So Dad, we just wanted to end this with you guys. We know how important you are, how just structured you are important to the family household. And we want you to lead by example. When you make good financial decisions, your kids see that, they learn from that. So we just wanted to know how important it is for you guys. You're appreciated, but when you make the best decisions, your family will follow through with that.
That is very true.
So thank you guys for attending. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns,
We are open.
very much open.
Thank you so much, ladies. I will put this recording on our class tag for any parents that missed it. And if you can include your contact information in the chat, I'll make sure I put that up with the video. So if anyone has specific questions, they know who to call or with your email. Thank you so much.
No problem.
And we do have one parent on here. I just want you to know. So, if they had any questions, please feel free to ask.
Hi, welcome, parent.
Welcome.
Thanks for coming in.
All right, well then I'm going to stop this recording, and I really appreciate both of you so much. Thank you for your time.